And welcome back, everyone, to Who Would Win, the week of Who Would Win. And this one comes to us from, oh, crap. Did I not write the name of this person down? 1 second. Oh, no, I'll put it in the comments below. I could have, Motivated in Battle, I think that's the name of the person. I'll double check that. I am so sorry. I could have swore I wrote that name down. Maybe it's Motivated in Battle is the name of the person, because I have it written there. I'm wondering, what the hell does that mean? But you asked the question, who would win a fight, the Clone Troopers or the Stormtroopers, from Rebels specifically? And I should have put this in the speed round, because first and foremost, they're both troopers. They're both trained military forces that you can just spew out by the masses, have any number of weapons that they are able to use, vehicles, whatnot, and what for. But the Clone Troopers win the fight. And the real reason here is the fact that the Stormtroopers, specifically in Rebels, well, Stormtroopers, but Rebels, not specifically Rebels, but the Stormtroopers are described as Stormtroopers were the foot soldiers of the Galactic Empire tasked with enforcing order through the galaxy. They wore similar armor to the Clone Troopers of the Old Republic and were considered the spiritual successors of the Clone Army. But the similarities ended there, however. Stormtroopers were much less trained and less efficient soldiers. They are enlisted from various corners of the galaxy, resulting in mixed quality, and not as creative or effective in battle. As a result, many clones felt disgusted by them and despised the fact that the military legacy had been reduced to an army of poor recruits. Certain Stormtrooper units were, however, better trained and formidable force in battle. All Stormtroopers struck fear into the general public, however, and allowing the Empire to take control of numerous populations. So, right then and there, it kind of answers your question. Stormtroopers are a less effective version of a clone trooper. The reason for this is, clone troopers, bred specifically from Jango Fett, a Mandalorian, were bred specifically for battle. Every individual clone trooper was bred for battle, and there are noted individuals like Commander Cody or the Bad Batch out of those stormtroopers. While there are clone troopers, while there are notable groups of stormtroopers, the collected whole of stormtroopers is not as effective as the collective whole of clone troopers. An average clone trooper is a much more balanced soldier than an average stormtrooper, because they all are specifically bred and generally on equal footing with each other, whereas you have individual weaknesses, strengths between every stormtrooper. While some stormtroopers, like Death Troopers, are more effectively trained than other stormtroopers, you could also even make the argument there are clone troopers that surpass an average clone trooper. Again, i.e., I give you the Bad Batch. So, yeah, this is kind of not a stomp fight, but this is a fight where the winner is kind of already decided. The only thing you can get over clone troopers when it comes to stormtroopers is sheer numbers, because you're not having to grow them in a vat and mass produce them and wait for more to be made. You can literally go out, recruit, and just swarm them. It's in our battle of numbers, the stormtroopers would win the fight because they just have a greater amount. Maybe not by a large amount, but they have a greater amount overall. And it's easier to get more stormtroopers than it is clone troopers. However, an average clone trooper could probably take out a lot more stormtroopers than the average stormtrooper. In fact, an average stormtrooper might not even be able to take down one clone trooper on average. So if you're asking me who I think wins in a fight between these guys, it's going to be a group of clone troopers over stormtroopers. And again, that comes directly from the actual lore, that they are not as effectively trained and less effective as soldiers than the clone troopers. So, that's my opinion. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you folks for the next one.